How does the Socratic method teach legal argumentation? Imagine sitting in a room where every question is a puzzle piece, and your goal is to fit them together to see the full picture. That's what the Socratic method does in law schools. It's a way of learning that turns students into active thinkers, not just passive listeners. Instead of lectures, teachers ask questions that challenge what students believe and force them to think deeply about legal ideas. This process helps students learn how to build strong arguments for courtrooms. Legal argumentation is about convincing judges or juries by showing facts, applying the law, and explaining how the law supports your case. The Socratic method teaches this by making students respond quickly and clearly. When a teacher asks a question, students must think on their feet and defend their ideas. This mirrors what lawyers do when they face tough questions from judges during trials. It trains them to stay calm, think clearly, and respond with solid reasoning. In class, students often get asked to summarize a case or explain why a court decided a certain way. Then, teachers ask follow-up questions about the legal rules involved and whether the facts could lead to a different result. This helps students see how different facts can change the application of law. It's a skill that's vital in court, where lawyers compare cases and argue that their facts are similar or different enough to win their point. Another key lesson from this method is organizing thoughts clearly. Students learn to use the IRAC method: issue, rule, analysis, and conclusion. This structure helps them present arguments in a logical way that judges can easily follow. When students analyze a case, they start with the legal issue, state the relevant law, analyze how the law applies to the facts, and then give a conclusion. This step-by-step approach is what lawyers use in court to make their arguments persuasive. The Socratic method also teaches honesty. Sometimes, students don't know the answer to a question, and that's okay. In court, lawyers might face questions they can't answer immediately. The method shows students how to admit when they don't know something but still stay engaged with the case. This builds confidence and helps them think critically under pressure. Finally, the method exposes students to different ways of thinking about legal issues. When multiple students respond to the same question, they see that there are many valid ways to interpret the law. This prepares them for the reality of courtroom battles, where opposing sides often have different views. In short, the Socratic method teaches legal argumentation by creating a lively, question-driven environment that mimics real courtrooms. It helps students learn how to craft clear, persuasive arguments, respond to challenges, and think critically about legal rules. These skills are what make a lawyer effective and successful in persuading judges and juries.